Landon, I remember in 2010 during the U.S. Was playing against Algeria in the World Cup. And when you scored that goal, I mean, I still get chills, man. I mean, when you scored that goal, we were Americans. I was in a bar doing a radio broadcast, and the place went absolutely berserk. And I didn't know any of the people around me, and we're hugging, and we were one team when you scored that goal. So, Landon, I'll put it to you now, not only as someone who has played around the world with lots of different guys from lots of different cultures, but now as a manager of a professional soccer team where you've got to meld together a locker room and a team of players who are very international, come from different backgrounds. What is your opinion of what sports can do outside of the locker room to help spread the knowledge that we're talking about right now?
Yeah, I'm actually I'm getting emotional thinking about it actually, because this game, this sport in particular, really, really unites people. And there's no body type or athletic type or background that matters more than any other in soccer in particular. And so I grew up, the club teams I grew up on were 95+% Hispanic. And I was able to learn about Mexican culture, El Salvadorian culture, Nicaraguan culture, about their lives and how they live. And there's no substitute for being exposed to that, like I said earlier, and travel. One of our core values on our team here on the team side is diversity. We have 26 players, 13 of whom are from different countries than the US. And I in the soccer world, and I won't say the greater soccer world because there are clearly countries where fans are racist, overtly racist, but in the soccer locker rooms I have been in, I don't see it. It's broken, like Shelley said, it's broken down. And part of the reason is like Howard said, it's you have to develop some compassion and empathy when you're around people every day, because otherwise you don't survive. You'll just be gone, right? If you treat people horribly, you'll be gone. And that's just the reality. I had one of our players come to me when the George Floyd thing happened. He got pulled over actually for speeding, which was another conversation I had to have with him. But he got pulled over for speeding, and he came to me and he said, "Landon, for the first time in my life, as the cop approached, I was scared. I was really scared, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart." And he said in the end, the police officer was really friendly, really nice, like really respectful. But he said, that's ingrained in my head now, is that I can't help it. I'm just scared. And I just thought to myself, like, he doesn't see that in our locker room. He doesn't feel it. But now that over and over and over, he sees Black people treated this way, or people of color treated this way. And finally it hit him in a way where he was just like, I'm scared. And as a coach, as a white coach, I don't know. Well, actually, just full disclosure here, I took a DNA test a few years back. I am 13% Middle Eastern and 8% Nigerian, believe it or not. So I will say a mostly white coach. What we have decided, and I've had a lot of conversations with my wife about this, because when it first happened, she was like, well, are you going to post something or tweet something or Facebook and I was like, what am I going to say, first of all? But then if I don't say something, does that mean I'm complicit? And what I finally came to is, how do we just positively impact these people, these young men that we touch every day? How do we have an open forum where they can speak about it? Because I don't know what the F to tell them. What the hell am I going to say? So can we just speak about it, talk about it? And that player actually shared the story with the team. And that helped develop a lot of compassion in a way that players would have never known. And all of a sudden they're like, holy like this is very real.
Landon, what are you going to do? What is your, I just know you're the kind of guy, I'm the kind of guy, everybody here is this kind of person. We're action types of people. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. What do you have on your mind? What will you, what can you, what does the team, the brand, what would you like to do going forward?
Well, I'm reminded, Scott, that we are human beings, not human doings. And oftentimes we feel the need to do, and I think actually now it's appropriate to do, but also if you don't know what to do, then just shut up and listen. And honestly, that's what I'm trying to do, because I'm not educated enough. So as opposed to putting up some self-serving tweet or doing something that's passing that doesn't really matter, I want to do something that actually has an impact if I can. And right now, for me personally, that means, again, just shutting up and listening and letting people share their stories so that I can have more compassion. And like Howard said earlier, the next time I see something that's even remotely racist, now I'm complicit if I don't say something, for sure. And so now I have the ability to know, and I have to say something. Like, they can't just let that be anymore. That's not fair.